Good evening, fans, and welcome to a Southern Lakes Conference matchup between the visiting Elkhorn Elks and your hometown Wilmot Panthers. Let's get right into the pregame here. Wilmot coming in on the season 12-9, tied for third in conference, and they've gone through a bit of a slump here lately. Last time at home, they moved into a tie in first place, but since then just have not been able to figure it out. Their last game out, they lost by just 2 points to Lake Geneva Badger. Tough loss, and Badger surging right now. They're coming up here at the back end of the conference. Team to watch out for, to potentially upset some other teams here late in the season. Elkhorn coming in on the night is 9-12, fifth in conference, putting up 40.4 points per game. And here's the standings we're talking about. You see Lake Geneva Badger there. They're moving up. They are tied with Wilmot now for third place. So it was actually a considerable loss there for Wilmot on the road, and especially tough given the score. You know, to just lose by 2, that's got to sting. But regardless, Wilmot already knows who they'll play in the playoffs. They will go on the road against Millton next week, I believe. But, you know, still want to finish strong in conference and hold on to this third place spot, which starts with a win tonight. You don't want to give Badger the opportunity to catch back up to. You want to finish third in conference. Around the league tonight, Darien will take on Burlington, and if an upset occurs there and Wilmot wins tonight, Wilmot can actually move into second place in conference, which will be an impressive spot to end for Coach Boyd's first season as a coach of the Panthers. Our other matchup is Wistocia Central, versus the Waterford Wolverines. A matchup that doesn't really matter to the Panthers at all at this moment in time. Keys for success tonight: drive and kick. Wilmot's got a considerable amount of height, and players like Morgan Zeno and Ashley Lesko can drive into the paint and kick it out. They've got phenomenal shooters to finish the shots off. And that brings us to the second point, the hitting open shots. In the past couple of games, we've seen the Panthers get some open shots, but they just haven't been able to convert on good looks. That's essential tonight. And if my memory serves, I believe they shot 2 of 22 the last game we broadcast from beyond the yard. So you've definitely got to do better than that tonight, and just make sure you convert on the easy ones. And lastly, you got to be aggressive on the glass. Another thing that can lead to losses is when you don't get any offensive rebounds. It's a big problem when, if you're missing shots, maybe you're a little bit cold, if you can't gather the rebound and get a second chance at the bucket. So that's what we've got for tonight. Tip-off's in about 3 minutes and 50 seconds, but I just want to talk briefly about the playoff matchup. Wilmot will travel to Millton as the 5 seed, taking on the 4 seed, and an opponent Wilmot is very familiar with. The past 2 years, Millton has knocked Wilmot out of the playoffs. Last year, winning 62-57, a 5-point victory, and just 2 years ago, Millton won by 1 point, 64-63. Both games heartbreakers, being decided by less than 10 points. So it's going to be a tough road for Wilmot, but if they can knock off Millton in that first round, I don't think there's a whole lot they can't do. It's kind of getting over Millton. That's the big problem, and you just hope that Millton doesn't knock you out of the playoffs for 3 years in a row. We've got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds until the singing of the national anthem and the announcing the starters here. So until then, I'm going to step away from the mic. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got a fantastic night of basketball ahead of us as the Panthers take on the Elks.
Memorial Fieldhouse for tonight's competition between the Lady Elks of Elkhorn and your Wilmot Panthers. At this time, we ask those who are able to please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Once again, fans, welcome. Tonight is our senior night, and we'd like to take a moment to recognize our Panthers seniors. Beginning with number 10, Ashley Lesko. Panthers would like to have some thoughts that they're going to leave their teammates with. Ashley's thought was always work hard to get better and enjoy every moment spent together. Next up, we have number 21, Becca Bell. Becca's thought for her teammates: make the most out of the time you have left in high school. It goes fast. Keep working hard. Our next senior, number 25, Morgan Zeno. Morgan's thought for her teammates: I love each and every one of you. You girls have been my best friends for the past 4 years. Thank you for the best high school memories. You are all going to do amazing things in the years to come. Enjoy them while they last. And now number 32, Rachel Jenkins. Rachel's thought for her teammates: it is not about how many minutes you play, it is about what you do in those minutes. On our senior night, we would like to just say, somewhere behind the athlete that you become and the hours of practice and the coaches that pushed you is a little girl who fell in love with the game and never looked back. Play for her. And now, our starting lineups, beginning with the Lady Elks. Number 3, Riley Rand. Number 14, Haley Remington. WIAA requires good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profane, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of tonight's competition.
Well, folks, that'll do it. We're going to get underway here just in a second. And as you heard, Rachel Jenkins there getting a surprise start on senior night. So all of the graduating seniors are out here to start. Jenkins with the ball right away. Let's see if she can provide some energy tonight. Bell with it, cutting. And, you know, these seniors, a big part of Wilmot's game plan this year. It's going to be pretty hard for Coach Boyd to replace the talent going forward, especially the height. If you throw out Karina later, the tallest players on this team are graduating, and Lesko and Zeno. As Jenkins travels there, early turnover for the Panthers. It'll be Elkhorn ball. Here's the inbound, and number 34, Morgan Hunter, will run point tonight for the Elks. My player to watch for, though, is Madison Ivy, standing at 6'2". She can give opposing team fits in the post. Dishes it back. A three. That one's long. And rebound out to Lesko. Here come the Panthers. Lamberson dishes. Jenkins gives it down low, and she turns it over. Hunter with the ball now. Sees a double team for a brief second there. Wide open shot, and it falls. Elkhorn draws first blood, a 3-0 lead. Wilmot switched poorly, and 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for the Panthers to start this game. Pass out on the drive. It's taken away by Bell. Here she is on the break. Pass inside, and beautiful defense by Morgan Hunter. Batted the ball away in transition. As I said at the start of the game, Wilmot starting all 4 graduating seniors tonight. Ashley Lesko, Morgan, Zeno, Becca Bell, and Rachel Jenkins as Zeno pulls up, and that one is just long. Rebound to Elkhorn. Jenkins bringing the press here. And Wilmot starting off a little bit aggressive on defense. Dish to the corner. Elkhorn's lone points came off of a poor switch on defense for Wilmot. They brought the double team in. Forgot to offer the player in the corner. As that layup's no good, Jenkins fights for the rebound, but Elkhorn will get it. Solid defense on the double team here from the Panthers. And they're passing around to the corner. Inside, good cut there. Dish to the corner. It's long. Lamberson the rebound. Here she is on the break. Panthers have numbers. Let's go. Inside, another turnover. Bell fights for it, though. And the effort isn't rewarded, but she nearly got the steal. Mid-range won't fall, but rebound out to Elkhorn, who remain on this end of the floor. Madison Ivy with the rebound there. Elkhorn to inbound. 15:38 remains in the first half. And just 1 bucket scored all game. A 3-pointer by Elkhorn. Bell cuts inside. No good. A little bit too strong on that layup. And here's Hunter. She passes ahead. And Jenkins, she'll force a jump ball. Good awareness there by Jenkins on defense. It'll remain on this end of the court, however. There's the inbound. And, you know, well, Elkhorn might have gotten a 3 off from that poor defensive switch. I like the double team coming out here. Force Elkhorn to pass around and make plays, you know. Don't give up anything easy as Jenkins gets the rebound there. It seems the whole fan section is hers tonight. Let's go inside. Contact, no foul. And they lose the rebound there. Good effort by number 3, Riley Rand, hustling for that rebound. She's got the ball now. Passes to the corner, inside, open layup, and good. 5-0. Wilmot trails early. Emerson dishes to Bell. 3, straight away and in. Bell cashes home that open look, and Wilmot just trails by 2. And this might be one of the most energetic fan sections we've seen all season. Elkhorn, another open look from 3. It's short. And the rebound out to Elkhorn. Looks like Wilmot fell asleep on the boards, and a huge block. Morgan Zeno says, not in my house. Pulls up from 3. Oh! Wilmot takes the lead on that bucket. Zeno doing it all. She gets the block and then hits the trailer 3 in transition. Wilmot leading 1-13-43 to go in the first half. Good defense there by Lamberson, and the takeaway. Bell knocked it out. Wilmot with numbers. Inside. Zeno, no good. Wilmot trying to force the jump ball on the other end. Good energy by both teams to start out this game, just a little bit sloppy. Hunter dishes it. Rand has it. Back to Hunter. And Bell, another one! Give me those on the other end. She'll slow it down and dish to Jenkins. A deep 2, and it's just long. Hit the back of the rim. Hunter with it now. Picked up by Lesko, dishes it out to Rand. Inside, Hunter, no good. Jenkins fights for the rebound, and it's Wilmot ball. Madison Ivy just couldn't keep her feet inbounds as Jenkins and Lesko will check out. Labor and Hickey come into the game. Here comes Wilmot with the 1-point lead. Lamberson running point. And she turns it over on the drive. Hunter with it. Dishes it out. Rand has exited the game for Elkhorn. Inside! And a foul down low. Zeno committing it. And number 23, Sydney Kirkpatrick heading to the line. She could give Elkhorn the lead if she makes them both. And that one's good. All tied up 6 apiece here at Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. Kirkpatrick second. That one's up and no good. But some early movement and she'll get another crack at it. Here comes her second. This one's up and short. So remains knotted up at 6 apiece. Lamberson with it. She sees a double team at midcourt. Zeno dishes. Pull up. No good for Alexander. And off the top of the backboard will be Elkhorn ball. Solid look there for Alexander. Can't be mad for taking that shot. 12 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the first half. It's Hunter with it. Aggressive defense remains from both teams here. I'd like to keep an eye on that, and if it persists through the game or if one or the other loses energy. Oh my goodness, Madison Ivy took that one and got the bucket with force. Alexander dishes. Zeno from the parking lot. Oh, just short. Labor gets the rebound, but it's stolen away from her. Kirkpatrick the steal there. Hunter dishes. Zeno tries for the steal. And a foul on Labor down low. This home crowd losing some energy here. Back-to-back opportunities at the charity stripe for Kirkpatrick, and that one is good. She's 3 of 4 from the line as Lesko will check in for Zeno. Wilmot trailing 3 here. Kirkpatrick second. That one's up and good as well. So Elkhorn, the first team to double digits as they lead Wilmot 10-6. Inside and a turnover by Hickey. Wilmot playing pretty sloppy to open here. Kirkpatrick loses control of the ball there for a second. Inside, up, and in! 12-6. And a timeout called on the floor. That'll be Coach Boyd calling one for the Panthers. And with 11:11 to go, I think the simple answer is that Wilmot just has to clean it up. When they're playing well, you saw the open look that Alexander missed, you know. The offense works well as long as the Panthers aren't turning over the ball. If they can avoid some dumb turnovers, I really think that this game is theirs. You know, coming in, it's a game they should win. They're up on Elkhorn in the standings by, I believe, 3 games, so you know, it's one you're expected to win. You just got to come out and not let the other team show some energy, you know. Elkhorn knows they're the underdog. They know that maybe they shouldn't win this game, but if you allow them to get some energy, get some momentum, they get some hope, they'll be right in it all night long. If I'm Coach Boyd, I'm just telling the team here, make smarter passes and be sure when you're passing it. You know. Here is Lamberson running point. The Chiefs are going to eliminate some of the turnovers. Hickey with it, dishes to Alexander. The guard trio in right now is lethal for the Panthers as Lesko will go to the line. The guard trio of Lamberson, Alexander, and Hickey. It's been clutch for the Panthers all season. And that one is in. So 12-7. Panthers trailing 5 with 10:57 to go in the first half. Here's Lesko second. That one's up and good as well. 12-8, a 4-point Elkhorn lead. And loses possession of the ball nearly and over the back there. Kirkpatrick, lucky that wasn't called. Kirkpatrick has to get inside the steal by Lesko. Wilmot in transition here. Hickey had a solid look at 3, but passes it up. And the backdoor cut, Alexander can't quite get the high arcing layup to go, but it'll remain on this end of the floor. And there's the inbound, and one. 10-12. Lesko goes to the line to cut the game to just a 1-point lead. Here's Lesko's shot. Up and good. She's perfect from the line tonight. Number 24, Kenzie Ketterhagen, just checking into the game for the Panthers. As Lesko almost comes up with a steal there as well. And good defense here by the Panthers, nearly leads to a turnover. They're making Elkhorn earn every single inch down the court. Mid-range, no good. Panthers on the break, all the way to the hoop. Coast to coast there for Kenzie Ketterhagen as she draws the foul.
For second, third. Ketterhagen to the line, shoot 2.
Great recognition by Ketterhagen to see the lane was open there and take her shot. First is up and short. Group substitution here for the Elks. Checking back into the game is Morgan Hunter and Madison Ivy. So a bit of a starting rotation back out there. Second is up, and no good. 0 for 2 with the line. Hurts to have a good play like that come up empty-handed from the charity stripe. Pushes it inside. Ivy, no good. But Elkhorn the rebound. They'll get a shot at 3. Long as well. A second offensive rebound and a foul. This is what we were talking about pregame. Things could get ugly quick for Wilmot if they can't box out down low and get some boards. It's been a problem consistent among a lot of their losses. First is up, and that one's good. Christensen second. That one's long. So 13-11, a 2-point Elkhorn lead. Alexander dishes to Zeno. She just checked back into the game. Dribbles with it, gives to Ketterhagen. On the cut, floater, it falls! And with that 2 from Ketterhagen, we're all tied up at 13 apiece. 9-10 remains, and a foul on Ketterhagen in midcourt. Coach Boyd frustrated with that foul, and Lamberson will immediately check back in for Ketterhagen. Here comes Elkhorn. Solid defense from Wilmot remains. Inside, Ivy. And great defense down low. Wilmot ganged up on Ivy in the paint, and she had nowhere to go. Ivy standing at 6'2" is a big weapon here for the Elks. They're looking to feed her down low in a lot of possessions. Bell dribbles, gives 3. That one short from Lamberson. Ivy the rebound. And fantastic play there by Bell, forcing the turnover. Forced Ivy to make a pass there, and all she found was the end line. Lamberson inside, down low to Lesko. No good. Rebound out to Rand. And here comes Rand down court. Sees the double team. Over to Hunter. Good defense there by Zeno. And the Panthers not really allowing Elkhorn to pass beyond the 3-point line. Some tenacious defense. Rand gets a look from beyond the arc and cashes it. Was a pure shot, hit no rim. And Alexander tries to answer, but her shot just long. Here comes Hunter. 7:55 remains in the first half. Rand with it. Lesko playing out on her, and Alexander guarding Hunter now. A lot of movement from this Elkhorn offense. And Lesko will pick up her first, and she'll be subbed out immediately for Ariana Rita. Great defense by Rita there. Forcing an awkward pass for the Elks, and a steal! Lamberson, oh, she can't hang on to it. And the Elks, Rand nearly gets an open look from 3 there. She'll get the ball back. Gets it, and the pass back. Almost taken away multiple times. And way to force the jump ball there. Madison Ivy thought about a shot from 3 there, but that's definitely not her game. Great job by Wilmot to isolate her out on the perimeter, forcing her to pass the ball up. Elks will retain possession off that jump ball. Hunter passes. And the drive, she loses it. Zeno comes away with the ball. She pulls up. No good in the transition 3. Wilmot still trailing 3 with 6:50 to go. Hunter dishes, little collision down low. Ivy with it, drives and kicks back out. Inside, and Lamberson, Zach, asking what she did there. Looked pretty clean to me up here in the booth. And Peyton Christensen going to the line for the second time tonight. That one is long. She's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Rand will check out. As will Bell for the Panthers. And that one's good. 50% from the line for her. Wilmot trailing forward. That's up. And no good. Out of bounds. It'll remain on this end of the floor. Alexander inbounds to Lesko. Can't quite get a handle on it. She'll pull up. Can't quite get it to go. Don't see her pull up often. And the offensive board to Alexander. Lamberson, no good. 2 wide open looks from 3 from the Panthers and 2 misses. Pass down low, too high for Ivy. So Wilmot catches a break and we'll get another crack at this Elkhorn defense. Here's Lamberson running the point. Inside and dishes out to Lesko. Zeno inside and she'll go to the line. Let's see if Zeno can take advantage this time. First shot is up, and it rolls in a friendly bounce. Wilmot trails 3. Zeno could cut it down to just a 2-point lead for Elkhorn with a make here. That one's up, and it's long. Elkhorn the rebound. And the press here still present from the Panthers. Be interesting to see how long Coach Boyd keeps that up and potentially if it's all night. Inside, great move by Lesko. Using those lengthy arms to her advantage, getting a steal. Zeno turns it over, trying to get it inside. Elkhorn with the ball again. Cut to the basket. And knocked out of her hands. Good defensive play by the Panthers. Labor will check in for Zeno. Panthers trailing with 5:25 to go in the first half. And good defense by Alexander. Couldn't quite come away with the steal though. And Labor playing some nice defense on the perimeter there. Oh! And another foul will send Elkhorn to the line again. The crowd thinks the block was clean. Here's her first. And that one is good for Alexander Trombley. Here's Trombley second. That one's just short. They say it didn't even hit the rim as Zeno checks back in for Labor. Just a quick little breather for Zeno. No, they're saying there was some early movement, so Trombley will get another crack at the line here. That one's good. Elkhorn Elkhorn leading 5. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Zeno inside hook shot. It's good. Zeno's got an impressive list of post moves at her use there and showed off the hook shot that time. Outside here, Elkhorn trying to maneuver and nearly a steal. Wilmot very aggressive tonight on defense, but they just can't quite rebound as Lesko commits another Wilmot foul. Elkhorn has been eating tonight at the line as Jenkins will check back into the game along with Hickey. Rita and Lesko will check out. Let's see if these new additions to the lineup can add some energy and, more importantly, get some rebounds. That one's no good, in and out. So the foul doesn't hurt Wilmot there. Hickey with it. Dishes back out to Lamberson. And some great defense here from Elkhorn. Wilmot doesn't have anywhere to go as the pass bounces off Jenkins' foot. Elkhorn ball for 15 to go. Good defense here by Zeno. And nearly turned over. And it is! Lamberson out ahead. She's got the ball now. Dishes to Alexander. Back to Lamberson. Hickey gives it up. Wilmot's got to figure something out on offense here as Jenkins lobs a pass over. Pull up. No good. Hickey tried a deep one there. And a timeout, Elkhorn, I believe. 3:38 to go. Wilmot trailing 3. And, you know, for the foul disparity, Wilmot fouling 8 times and Elkhorn only fouling 4. The score is not as bad as one might predict. Wilmot trails just 1 possession now. It feels like a lot more given the disparity of energy and defense seen tonight, but Wilmot is right there, just down 3 as we get close to the second half, and I think it's pretty vital that they get the lead before halftime. You know, that's got to be a big boost going into the locker room at half, knowing that you have the lead. You know, you're coming out, and it's better than at the start of the game. You got some bonus points to work with. And 3 of the 4 graduating seniors out on the floor right now. It's definitely a big class here for the girls team, and they're going to miss these seniors next year. Morgan Hunter with it. She dishes. Nearly stolen by Zeno. It'll be Elkhorn inbounding. Pass back out to Hunter. Elkhorn's been very patient on offense. A lot of their points coming at the line as that's nearly taken away by Bell. Drive inside, no good. Zeno the rebound. Great defensive possession for the Panthers. Jenkins in transition, finds an open shooter. Hickey, oh! She nailed that one from deep. We're all tied up at 19 apiece. Hunter with it and passes to nobody, but Elkhorn gets on the ball in a hurry. Hunter's got it again. 2:35 to go in the first half. Dish is nearly taken away. Outside the cut in. No good. The floater's long. Bell the rebound. Alexander dribbling up in transition. She turns it over. An ill-advised pass. She's got to slow down and make the smart decisions on the break. 2:05 to go. Hunter nearly turns it over. And back out to Hunter. She's getting the ball out of her hands as fast as possible as a missed three there from Elkhorn. Wilmot ball. 1:50 to go. The game all knotted up at 19 apiece. Hickey inbounds to Alexander. Let's see what Wilmot can do with a little bit of time remaining before half. Jenkins with it. Drives inside and she'll go to the line. She's looking for her first points of the night.
Jenkins to the line. Shooting 2.
And Rachel Jenkins here with a chance to give the Panthers a lead. First shot is up and just long. Number 24, my mistakes, 34, Kia Thompson checking in for Morgan Zeno here. 1:41 to go in the half. Jenkins to shoot. Second is up and it falls. Wilmot leads by 1. 1:40 to go in the first half. Jenkins playing some good defense here. Big press by Wilmot, and they nearly come away with a steal. And no good on the other end. It was in and out. Alexander, spin move, passes to Jenkins. 1:20 to go. Oh! And Hickey steps out of bounds. Looked like a sure bucket for Bell. Great positioning by Bell there to get in the middle of the lane on the break. She caught the Elkhorn defense sleeping. Nobody saw her, but unfortunately, Hickey just couldn't keep her feet in bounds. Here's Hunter. 1:12 to go. Up and long again. Rebound to Bell. She's got space. Up. No good. And the rebound to Thompson. Oh! She gets it to go in a whole lot of traffic. 22-19, 50 seconds to go. This first half ending well for Wilmot. And another steal. Jenkins got it that time. 41 seconds to go. Alexander running the offense. Back to her from 3. That one is just long. 34 seconds to go, and this Wilmot team on the floor right now, this is the kind of energy we've been waiting for the whole first half. It took a while to show up, but I'm just glad that it's here. Here's the inbound. Hunter passes to Ivy, back to Rand. 29 seconds. Bell, good defense on Rand. Hunter's got it. Ivy inside to Rand, and it's taken away. Steal by Alexander. Rand goes down for a second, but she's up. And Wilmot ball. They'll inbound with 12.5 seconds to go in the first half. Wilmot with a 3-point lead. Alexander gets to Hickey. Deep one. No good. And Elkhorn ball. Bell couldn't quite corral the rebound there. 8.7 seconds to go. Let's see if Elkhorn can draw something up to get a look at the rim. 5, 4, and they're not going to get a good shot off as Jenkins knocks the ball out of bounds. Solid defense in. With 0.3 seconds to go, there's just enough time for one shot at the hurry. And that will take us to halftime. Wilmot leads 22-19 at the break. We'll be right back with our brief halftime show, so don't go anywhere, folks. We've got another half of exciting basketball ahead of us. Welcome back here, folks. The Panthers lead by 3, 22-19, and my halftime hot take's got to be this Wilmot defense. They're not allowing any passes inside, and they're really making Elkhorn earn every single inch they get down the court. They're bringing the press, double teams, good switches, and it's burning them a few times, and they forget to switch, or they leave a shooter wide open in the corner, but for the most part, it's helping them out a lot, making Elkhorn make some unforced errors, generating a lot of turnovers, and turning into some offense. And I'm excited to see whether or not the Panthers can keep it up the second half. We're currently working on an unknown audio issue. For some reason, the audio is a little bit fuzzy. We're not currently sure what the issue is, but know that we're working hard to make sure that we have quality content for you viewers at home. Until basketball resumes, it's about 6 minutes and 30 seconds until the second half. Until then, don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back here, folks. We did a little bit of changing of the microphone cord in here, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the audio sounds a little bit better for the second half of basketball. Wilmot coming into the second half with a 3-point lead they built just at the tail end of the first half there. And here is Lamberson to open the second half. Jenkins with it. Dishes, good pass down to Lamberson. Jenkins with it again. Passing around inside to Lesko, no good. And Zeno, great awareness to force the jump ball there. It'll remain Elkhorn ball after the jump ball. Bell, some solid defense here as all four graduating seniors are on the court once again to open the second half. And the steal, Lesko, she's got space, 2-on-1, up, no good. But she'll fight for her own rebound, doesn't quite get it. Hunter with it. She dishes and stolen by Lesko. It'll be Wilmot ball. I'm getting some confirmation now from viewers that the audio is indeed working, so I thank those of you who texted in to tell me that it wasn't working. We value you guys, you know. You don't have to tune in to watch the game, but when you do, we want to make sure we're giving you some quality content to listen to. Zeno grabs the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the line for two. Great persistence there by Zeno.
Foul on Ivy, her second, team second.
And Coach Jeff Brown on the Elkhorn bench is furious about that. Not sure if it's about the call itself or for his players allowing Zeno to get to the line. First one's up, and it's good. 23-19, a 4-point Wilmot lead. Here's Zeno's second. That's up and in as well. So 24-19, a 5-point Wilmot lead, their largest of the game. Lesko, solid defense. They pass ahead to Hunter. This Panther defense continues to be relentless with the press. The home crowd getting into it as Ivy has it. Dishes it out. Pull up. Bang! It falls.
Remington for three.
Haley Remington, the starter, nails that one. Down on the other end. Wilmot. Give to Jenkins. She passes to Lamberson. Wilmot leads by 2. Zeno inside. It's good.
Zeno for two.
She's showing off her post moves tonight. The press continues. Jenkins getting a lot of minutes tonight and making the most of them on defense here. Doing the little things that won't show up in the stat sheet. Inside, up, and good.
Basket by Hunter.
We've got a 2-point game here. Both teams coming out of the second half in a scoring frenzy as Zeno can't quite hit the jumper. Hunter with it now. Dribbling down, picked up by Bell. She'll dish. Over to Rand. Hunter's got it once again. And as a guard, if you're Wilmot, you don't mind leaving her open. She hasn't shown the ability to shoot tonight. However, she has been facilitating very well, getting her teammates open looks. I would say the opposite for Rand. I'm not trying to leave her open beyond the arc. She'll definitely pull up with ease. And a travel there. Haley Remington had an open look at a three-pointer. Just took one too many steps. As Kia Thompson will check in for Rachel Jenkins. Wilmot up just 2 points with 15 minutes to go. Alexander over to Zeno. Down low to Bell, and some great passing. Results in an open three. Can't get it, but Kia Thompson gets the offensive board, and Wilmot nearly gets possession there. Coach Boyd arguing it went off an Elkhorn player. I believe it was the right call on the floor. It looked like Alexander batted it out of bounds. And Wilmot ball. Morgan Hunter couldn't quite keep her feet in. And Wilmot rewarded for their hustle and the brand of defense they're playing tonight. It's been a dogfight though. They just lead by 2 with 14:35 to go. Zeno inside, dishes Alexander. In and out. Foul on Zeno.
Foul on Zeno, her second.
Ran to inbound. Gets it in. And they're staring down this press defense still from Wilmot. And another steal. That's Bell's third. Up, and she'll go to the line for 2. Coach Boyd has to love the activity he's getting out of the defense right now. They're playing with a whole lot of energy on that end of the ball. Bell, no good on the first. Here comes her second chance. Rand checks out of the game for Elkhorn. Her second shot. That one is in. So 27-24, a 3-point Wilmot lead. Remington with it. She'll pass to Hunter. Hunter working on Alexander. Gives it up. Some solid defense here, and Kia Thompson nearly comes away with the steal. She swatted the ball there. Alexander on Hunter. Hunter passes out. Down low, Remington. She's denied. And Lamberson will pick up the foul. Remington's going to go to the line and shoot 2. My mistake, that's Peyton Christensen going to the line to shoot 2.
Her second. Christensen to the line. Shooting 2.
Her first shot is up and no good. Something the Elks are doing very efficiently in the first half, getting to the line and making the most of their opportunities well there. They'll go 1 for 2 here, bring it back down to a 2-point affair. Lamberson dishes. Elkhorn coming out with a bit of a press of its own as Zeno, a deep 2. That's long but good rebound to Alexander. Bell gives it back to Zeno. Spin move. Oh! What a beautiful move by Zeno. Spin move to the bucket for an easy 2, and a timeout called there by head coach Jeff Brown.
Timeout Elkhorn.
His squad trails 4 here with 13:22 remaining in the game. Elkhorn trying to pull the upset and knock off Wilmot. And I must say they're doing a good job of staying in this game. You know, coming in, I thought Wilmot was going to take care of business, win by double digits, but they're locked in a tough one here. Wilmot only leading 4. Have to hand it to the fan section tonight, though. The students really showed up in solid numbers. They're standing for the whole game, and you know, you got a feeling it's for the seniors. It's senior night as Bell notches her 4th steal. Up and no good. Wilmot ball. That one bounced off of Ivy. Alexander to inbound. Bell working, passes Alexander. Just long. And Wilmot ball again. They'll get a third chance in this possession. And Coach Brown furious over there on the Elkhorn bench, shouting at his players or the refs. I couldn't make it out, but Thompson nearly turns it over. Zeno fights, can't get the shot to go. And nearly a travel there, but Elkhorn will get it out. Hunter with it. Wilmot still leading forward. 12:40 to go. Ivy dishes. Hunter passes it back to her. Nowhere to go. Fantastic defense by Wilmot. And Hunter can't get that one. Ivy fights for the board, but Zeno can't get it. Coach Brown calling for a foul there. Zeno has it, dishes. Lamberson on the drive. Great pass. I don't even know how she saw Thompson there. Thompson misses. Dishes it out. Bell, deep one. No good. Thompson, another rebound. Great activity by her. Alexander dishes to the corner. Lamberson, drive, floater. No good. Regardless of not getting a bucket there, great offensive possession for Wilmot. You know, 9 times out of 10, you'll get a bucket when you have 3 chances at it. And a foul there on the Panthers. I believe it'll go against Bell.
Foul on Bell, her first.
As I was saying, great possession for the Panthers. Even if they didn't score, those are the kind of looks you want. 2 open threes and a nice floater in the lane for Lamberson. Here's the inbound. Elkhorn's got it, trailing 4. Whole lot of time left. There's no urgency in their game. Fantastic defense thus far by Wilmot. It's a bit of a low-scoring affair, but that's a product of the fantastic defense that's being played tonight as Zeno gets a steal. Dishes. Here comes Alexander to the corner. Hickey, no good. But Lesko the board. Ketterhagen cuts up, no good, no foul. And that'll be on Lesko. And with that being Lesko's 3rd foul, I would not be surprised to see a return for Labor or potentially Jenkins at this moment in time. Here's the inbound. Coach Boyd is satisfied, though, not sending any players to the scorer's table. Hickey passes, Wilmot ball. Applying some good pressure here, forcing turnovers. They just need to get it clicking on offense. A lot of missed threes, a lot of missed looks. However, they're rebounding very well tonight on both ends of the ball. As Lesko, a lot of contact down low, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Chance to put Wilmot up 6 here.
Lesko to the line, shooting 2.
That one's up, and it rolls in. 30-25, a 5-point lead for Wilmot. Here comes her second. And Lesko, one of the big pieces that Wilmot's got to figure out how to replace next year. As that one falls short. Here comes Rand, working against the press. Lesko standing at 5'10", uses her height to advantage on both ends of the ball. Inside, dish to the perimeter. And great defense there. Ketterhagen forces a jump ball, trapped the ball there. Great play by her. And Bell checking into the game now for Zeno. So Lesko remains in with 3 fouls. Coach Boyd putting some belief in her. Letting her play out on what could be her last night playing here in Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. Ketterhagen with it. Dishes. Hickey passes to Bell. Great open look. Can't quite get it to go, and Bell can't get it to go either. Let's go, another rebound. And no shot, I believe. A foul called on the play, though. Great job there by the Panthers, getting some offensive rebounds there to extend this offensive possession. Bell to Lesko, no good. Wilmot up 5. Here comes Hunter. She's been impressive passing the ball tonight as Rand's got it. Dishes to the corner. And that one is long for Christensen. And it'll remain on this end of the court. Ball bounced off Ketterhagen. Here's Lamberson. She'll enter the game for Alexander. And Alexander Tremblay will enter the game for Madison Ivy for Elkhorn. To the corner, inside, Tremblay. She can't get her first one to go. Ketterhagen running the floor for the Panthers. Lamberson with it, picks up her dribble, and finds Hickey. Solid passing by this Wilmot squad. Hickey with a lot of space, gives to Lamberson. Let's go, floater, no good. But the rebound by Bell. Pass down to Ketterhagen. She pulls up in the lane and she'll go to the line for 2. 9:05 to go in this one. Wilmot leads 5 with Ketterhagen going to the line to shoot 2 more. First one is up and it falls. Number 21, Chloe Earhart, checks back into the game for the Elks. Here's Ketterhagen's second. That one's up and good. So she goes 2 for 2 from the line, and the Panthers are up 7. Here's the press. She gets around it, dishes to the corner. Christensen, it's stolen. Great move by Hickey. She slows it down now, trying to control the pace of the game. Ketterhagen with it. Dishes to Lamberson inside. Good pass to Bell for 3. No good. Hickey had another open look. They're just not clicking from beyond the arc tonight. Good move there. Ketterhagen shakes Tremblay out of her shoes on the pump fake, but she can't get the floater to go in the lane. Earhart passes it up to Hunter. She works on Ketterhagen, gives it up. Back to Earhart, down low. And a foul on Wilmot. It'll remain on this end of the floor.
Foul on Lesko, her 4th.
And Lesko with 4 fouls now will exit the game. Zeno returning and Kaya Thompson also returning. And they'll get it in there to Hunter. Just 8 minutes to go. Wilmot trying to hold on for what could be the last home game of the season. Inside and 1. Great job there by number 15, Peyton Christensen, fighting through the contact.
Christensen to the line.
She'll get an opportunity to put another point on the board here with the and 1, and it falls. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. Here comes Zeno, just returned to the game. Passes it up inside to Zeno. Hickey dishes it, and she'll get it back at the perimeter. Turns it over. Tried to squeeze a pass into Thompson. And Elkhorn's got numbers on the break. 4 on 3. Dish inside. Butterfingers with the ball, but they'll pull up a deep one. Doesn't go. Zeno the rebound. Wilmot fortunate that Elkhorn couldn't capitalize on that fast break as Zeno takes one, and it's just short. Thompson fighting for the rebound, but Trombley gets it. Here's Hunter. Crosses over. Gets the screen and passes it to Trombley. Inside. And prior to the shot, a timeout for Elkhorn, as Rachel Jenkins will check back into the game for the Panthers.
Timeout, Elkhorn.
And Coach Brown with this timeout for Elkhorn, trying to regroup a little bit. He knows it's a very manageable game, you know, down merely 4 points with 6 minutes and 52 seconds to go. That's an eternity in basketball, at least when you only need to score 4 points to tie the game back up. Wilmot's got to be careful here. They got to continue to bring the energy, and same goes for this home crowd. You know, you can't get quiet just because not a lot of scoring's going on. The defense being played tonight is tremendous on both ends of the ball, but especially Wilmot. They've brought that press, and they have not let up all night. Relentless all the way down the court. Ending the timeout here, and that's not taking anything away from Elkhorn. They've played solid defense as well, you know. As I said, it's just a 4-point affair. This is a very tight game. A dogfight as both defenses showed up to play. I think it's going to come down to which team makes less mistakes. I don't think it's necessarily going to come down to who makes more shots down the stretch. It's going to be which team doesn't turn the ball over, which team can have extended possessions, which team can get the offensive rebounds when it matters. I think that's what it's going to come down to tonight. Here's Hickey on the cut. Dishes. Alexander. No good. They haven't got it to go from 3 tonight. Jenkins with it. She'll dish. Lamberson finds an open Hickey, and it falls! We've been waiting for that one all night. Hickey breaking the cold streak with a 3 right there. Jenkins and Lamberson bringing the double team, and I think that'll go against Jenkins. No, it was against Lamberson, and that foul will put Elkhorn into the bonus. First is up, and no good. Wilmot not punished there, but important to note that bonus could really help Elkhorn get back into the game. Shooting on every foul as Jenkins down low. She gets it to go. 37-28. Jenkins getting in on the scoring mix on her senior night, but the mid-range is good from Hunter. She hasn't done a lot of shooting tonight. Inside, Lamberson, no good. And Ivy the rebound. Some contact, but no foul. And a travel. Wilmot ball. And the "you can't do that" chant comes out from the crowd as the defense forces another error. Lamberson's got to inbound this quick, though. Gets it to Bell. Jenkins. Crowd wanted her to shoot a 3 there. Bell's got it again. 5:20 to go in this game. She trips, lost her shoe on that play. And Elkhorn on the break. Lamberson leaves her shoe on the other end. And Jenkins fouls. Very rare you see a player actually shaken out of their shoe, but it happened right there.
Christensen to the line, shooting 2.
If I was Haley Lamberson, I wouldn't worry too much. I know that feeling. I once lost my shoe in a high school game on this very court. Just got to make sure you double knot them, because if it happens a second time, you know your team's never going to let you hear the end of that. 5:11 to go. Elkhorn trailing 6 with a chance to put it to a 5-point affair, and they do. 5 points, 5 minutes. And a timeout charged on the floor. .5:10 to go, and down 5 is Elkhorn. Bit of a nail biter here. Elkhorn's just got to put together a few good offensive possessions, and they'll be right in this game. And a solid performance from all the seniors tonight. I believe all of them have gotten in on the scoring. Of course, the 4 graduating seniors, if you're just joining us, is Ashley Lesko, Becca Bell, Morgan Zeno, and Rachel Jenkins. Particularly impressive night from Becca Bell. I believe she already has 4 steals tonight, creating a lot of transition for the Panthers. Teams retake the court here. 5:10 to go. Jenkins subs out during the break. Ketterhagen with it. Dishes. Hickey. Oh, it falls. She's hit her last 2. And she's heating up right now, folks. If she continues to do that, it'll be over faster than Elkhorn can blink. Ivy, nowhere to go. Passes it out. Rand with it. We saw her hit a 3 earlier in the game. Don't want to leave her all alone. Open, pulls up, no good. And a foul on this end of the floor. It'll go against Ketterhagen. And with that being Ketterhagen's 3rd, I wouldn't be surprised to see a sub come out here. First is up, no good. Zeno the rebound. Here comes Ketterhagen with 3 fouls. Seeing the double team here, and a bad pass saved by Bell. Great awareness there. Hickey's got it, and she's hot right now. Ketterhagen dishes. Hickey coming over the top of the key there. Over to the corner. Ketterhagen, no good on the floater. Zeno can't get it either. 3:55 to go. Wilmot up 8. Wouldn't be surprised to see Elkhorn start pushing the tempo here. Try to get some points in a hurry. They pass out to Christensen. Ivy's got it. Alexander heading to the score table. She's going to check in shortly. 3:30 to go. Rand with it. Cutting, dishing. And pass outside. This Wilmot defense not allowing anything. And this possession alone has taken 20 seconds off the clock. Elkhorn's got to do something in a hurry. As a foul on Zeno there. The contact was down on the waist. The actual block itself was clean, but she gave her a little bump on the waist on the way up. And with that being Zeno's 3rd, multiple members of Wilmot potentially in foul trouble here. As Christensen's 1st is no good. Checking out for Wilmot is Bell and Ketterhagen. Coming in are Lamberson and Alexander. The normal starters are in the game for the Panthers. Here's Lamberson. Full court press from Elkhorn. Dishes. Hickey. Pull up. Nearly gets another one. Oh! Lesko gets it to go. Turnaround jumper in the paint. 42-33. 9 points. I believe that's Wilmot's biggest lead. as Ivy misses. And Lesko the rebound. Out ahead. Zeno, Euro step. Oh, it doesn't go. Hunter with it. Her team trailing 9. 2:30 to go. They need points in a hurry. Christensen for 3. No good. And great job there. Alexander forcing the jump ball against the much taller Madison Ivy. Ivy standing at 6'2", and Alexander standing at 5'5". Wrestled that ball away from her. They'll inbound it. Oh! Teammates there hitting each other. And it'll be out of bounds as Hickey grabbed the ball. It looked like just her ponytail was out of bounds there. 9-point Wilmot lead. 2:20 to go. Lesko nearly gathers the steal and almost a travel there from Hunter. Aggressive defense going for the steal. Hunter pulls up her first 3 of the game, and that's an air ball. Christensen steps out of bounds, and the crowd's letting her know. 2:08 to go, and the remainder of the seniors off the bench are going to check in there. That's Bell and Jenkins, and
Hey fans, get out those raffle tickets.
I'll bet Coach Boyd wants them to finish the game.
Raffle winner. Tonight's winning number 378880. 378880. You're tonight's 50-50 raffle winner. You may collect your winnings at the scorer's table. Once again, 378880. You are tonight's 50-50 raffle winner.
And they're going to retake the court here with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Wilmot with a 9-point lead, and as long as Wilmot doesn't play too risky, they don't just chuck up some shots in a hurry and they continue to play this defense, this one should be over. As I said, Jenkins and Bell checking back into the game, and all the seniors are out there. Bell to inbound. It'll be fantastic for these 4 seniors to walk off what could be their last home game with a big win. 2 minutes to go. Lamberson, the sole non-senior out there, gives to Zeno, pulls up, no good. Jenkins fights for the rebound, but it'll be Elkhorn ball. Here comes Christensen. And a foul. No bucket. But she'll go to the line regardless because of the bonus.
Foul on Lamberson, her 4.
And Lamberson with 4. You might see another sub here.
Christensen to the line.
Christensen been pretty good from the line tonight. And that one's good as well. Very pure shot for him, hitting the bottom of the net consistently. Second is up, and it's in. 42-35. The press here, and they'll get a steal. Elkhorn's not going anywhere. Hunter dishes, cut by Rand. Passes out the drive, great move, and she'll go to the line for 2 more.
Foul on Zeno, her 4.
1:28 to go. Elkhorn trailing 42-35. Here's the first shot. It's no good. A little bit short off the front of the rim. And Zeno will check out to some applause. She's played fantastic tonight. That one's up. And Jenkins the rebound off the miss. And a lot of great games here in Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse for Zeno. Let's go with it. Gathers, pulls up, no good. Rebound to Ivy. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Elkhorn down 7. Here's the cut, and clean block. Great defensive play by Bell. Lamberson will take her time dribbling up the court. Picked up by Hunter, screened by Jenkins. She's taking her time. And a foul there. Delaney Brown entering the game now for the girls.
Lamberson to the line, shooting one on the bonus.
She'll enter for Lesko. Here's Lamberson's first. That one's long. The rebound to Jenkins. Great hustle, but an immediate jump ball forced by Christensen. Remains on this end of the court as number 4, Keegan Dester, will check into the game for the Lady Panthers, as will Karina Labor. And Rita as well. So the seniors will finish the night with a little bit of rest. And here's the steal. Hunter in transition. No good. Rebound to Elkhorn. They put it up. No good again. Remains on this end of the floor off of Karina Labor. 35.4 seconds to go. And barring a miracle, Wilmot's going to walk out of here with a W. Hunter passes. Christensen. That one's long. The rebound. And she'll go to the line off that foul. Haley Remington weaving her way through traffic, drawing the foul. .8 seconds to go as Remington misses the first. Here's the second. It falls off the friendly bounce. 36-42. 6-point game. Wilmot leading, and Rita is fouled. She'll go to the line as Wilmot's in the bonus.
Rita to the line. Shooting one on the bonus.
And Rita converts the first one, so she'll get a second shot opportunity. This will be the last regular season game for Wilmot. They'll have a playoff game against Millton, and I believe that's next week, Friday. However, you can consult the Wilmot website to find out exactly when. That one's up and good.
Basket by Christensen.
Elkhorn scores in a hurry, and they'll foul. 38-43. They trail 5.
Christensen, her second. Lamberson to the line, shooting one on the bonus.
And Lamberson's first is good. 16.3 seconds to go. And the second rolls in as well. And the fan section really getting into it here late with 14.5 seconds to go. Christensen to the line again. She's been there a lot tonight. More importantly than just getting there, she's been converting the opportunities just like that. (39-45). A 6-point Wilmot lead. Down to just 5 now. And Lamberson gets fouled. She'll go to the line once again. 12.4 to go. And Wilmot's entered double bonus with 10 fouls. So it'll be 2 regardless of the first. Here's Lamberson. That one in and out. Rand checks into the game here, as does Hannah Koss for the Elks. Lamberson up and good. 6-point Wilmot lead, 2-possession game. Drives down, corner, pull up. No good, it's long. That up and in. Fantastic play by Haley Remington. As she can make it just a 3-point game. And you got to hand it to Elkhorn. They have fought the whole way. That's up, and it's good. A 3-point game with 2.7 seconds to go. Elkhorn showing some serious heart here late. It looked like they were defeated down and out. But I think you got to hand it to head coach Jeff Brown a little bit. He's kept his girls playing hard tonight. They believed the whole way. You don't get the deficit down this close if you don't truly believe every step of the way that you're going to win. So a 3-point game with 2.7 seconds to go. Wilmot just has to get a clean inbound and the game is over. Clean inbound, hit at least one free throw, and it should be out of reach. And if you're Elkhorn, you're praying for a quick steal and kick out for the 3. Both teams playing hard this whole game. It's been a good one to watch. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way as the last regular season game for the Panthers. No, blowouts are good and all, but I want to see a close basketball game where one team goes out and really earns it late. And a foul there with 1.2 seconds to go. They probably wanted to get that foul just a little bit earlier.
Christensen, her third.
Because now there's barely time to inbound the ball and shoot it. And Lamberson goes to the line. She just needs to hit one of these. That's up and good. That should propel Wilmot to a win here tonight. Here's the second. In as well. 48-43. Elkhorn. And it is over. Wilmot wins by 5 points on senior night. A great way to end the regular season here, folks. And as I said, they got to play Middleton on the road. No easy task. Middleton has knocked this girls team out of the playoffs the past 2 years, losing by 5 points one year and 1 point the other. So, I mean, a combined margin of just 6 points to defeat across 2 different playoff games. Every game has been close. It's a familiar opponent, but we got to see if this is the year they can get over the hump that is Middleton in the playoffs. It'd be an impressive victory for Coach Boyd. You know, it's his first year coaching the Lady Panthers. That's all for me, folks. We'll end the night here in Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse and end the season most likely. There's potential down the road for the girls to get a home playoff game if they upset Milton. And on the opposite side of the bracket, the lower seed loses. But for now, I thank you for tuning in and listening all season, as this is most likely the last girls game. Have a fantastic night, folks. We'll see you here Saturday as the boys end their regular season versus Tremper. And all you students out there, tomorrow, Friday night at Elkhorn, 7 o'clock, the boys fight to hopefully get that 4 playoff seed and host a playoff game. That'd be big for the boys. They weren't able to do it last year as they got the 10th seed, but man, did they fight in the playoffs. If they bring any kind of energy that they did last year in the playoffs, it's going to be a fun end of the season. But that's all for me. Have a fantastic night, folks. Enjoy your evening.